We've given you in, oh, that's it.
Okay, I'll go copy
Before you
this.
do this, I'll empty the bag,
Okay.
tell you what's in them, and fill them up again. So we get past that.
That's fun, huh?
So, Darla did the first attempt at making your dog bag. I think she felt it was too busy.
It's beautiful.
So she made another, which is slightly less busy. Gorgeous or what?
They are so
So you got two instead of one. I'm going to put them on the floor so they can be center. Hey! What are you barking at? Nobody's here. Stop barking. Mia's upstairs barking. Detangler.
Okay.
You spray this on the brush or the comb when you brush or
Brush
comb
it
them.
through, yeah.
And it's a leave-on.
Okay, I don't need to rinse it off, okay.
Correct. This is puppy and kitten shampoo. You know, it's a gentle, hypoallergenic shampoo.
Nice.
This is the bags that I use. Right?
Okay.
I just use mine so I don't have it in the pocket. I like these because they're really easy to open.
Oh,
The rolls,
yes.
you can go nuts.
I
right?
know, I
These are
know.
really, and I usually reverse them.
Yeah, I know. I struggled with the ones my sister gave me to take the little walk.
Yeah.
That was not funny.
No. So these are great, and it's a local guy, and I support him. It's biodegradable, goes in the green bin.
Perfect.
Yeah. Puppy pads go in the green bin.
Do they? Okay, good.
In our area, either you're too sure.
I'm sure we do. Yeah.
Darla made this
Like,
that you
beautiful.
probably want to attach to the Sherpa bag.
Yeah, I will.
You know, that identifies it to your bag.
That's gorgeous.
Ruby's got her own special. Although it says Tailmaker's Ultimate Gem on here, I probably would put Ruby on the back.
I got her a little tag for her collar.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
has her name on it.
Great. Good. And then we get to this bag.
Food. Yes. Okay. So this is the salmon tunolini. Oh, it sounds Italian.
So, Frome's has a couple of dozen flavors. Some grain-free, some grain. We like grain-free.
Okay.
Their number one most popular flavor, according to our dogs, is salmon tuna.
They like this one.
I go back to this all the time
Okay.
for about 10 years now.
Wow.
And the main reason I went to Frome's in the first place, A, it's a high in kibble,
Mhm.
but B, you can switch between their flavors without upsetting their stomach.
Oh.
A lot of dog food, you switch flavors, you get diarrhea.
I know you.
That doesn't happen with Frome's.
Okay, that's good. to
Okay,
know.
so this is, okay, now, number 3, this is an adult food. I don't believe in puppy food.
Okay.
Everybody's puppy formula
Mhm.
is puppy formula because it's higher in fat content. That's it. Don't need it. You feed them 3 times a day until they're 5-6 months of age, and then we drop it twice a day.
And what's the portion you do?
I have it already.
Oh.
We're gonna get to that.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. So that'll go home.
Okay.
So that's a food, and like I said, it's the best seller. We
Okay.
just got the best.
And I know they've got it. I saw it at the Global Pet Store yesterday.
Yeah, all globals. This is their best seller. Oh, I once checked with Eva, our local global.
Uh-huh.
This is the number one
Okay.
bestseller of all their brands.
Very good.
That's the best seller.
Okay. And I have 2 globals really close to me.
Oh, and then she gave me a second one, and this one says Ruby on it.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh,
you got lots of choice. We keep this like you can throw this in your in your glove compartment, so you have something to put water in or
Good
something.
idea,
You know,
yeah.
whatever. These are dollar store bowls. You know,
that's
whatever.
okay. It's good to have something to take with you. Like if you go to puppy class, you probably want your own bowl of water, right?
Exactly.
Well, when I go to puppy class.
Definitely go to. I mean, I'm signing up for puppy class
Yeah.
because I'm keeping a puppy,
Mhm.
and I'll go to the Ajax location of Who's Walking Who for a 7 o'clock class on a weeknight
Right.
because I don't want to go earlier because I don't want to deal with rush hour, and I don't want to go on the weekend because my weekends are
Why
too
would
busy.
you? Yeah.
You know,
They have a class at Victoria Park and Kingston Road.
yeah, they
Just
do.
straight down the road
Yeah,
for me.
for
so-
me, I just do the call center.
And my sister, one of my sisters, I have 4 sisters, so one of them lives in the neighborhood. So.
I have 2
Do you? How many brothers?
2
2. I have 1.
from a family of 6.
Yeah, me too.
We have 7.
You have 7.
So
We had 4 girls, and I think my dad really wanted a boy. So John was born 5th, and then they tried again, and they got another girl.
Favorite toy of all.
Oh, that looks like a fun one.
And I like these toys because you squeak it to get their attention.
Yeah.
You can throw it, they'll retrieve it.
Yeah.
Theyll do tug toy with it,
Mhm.
and they'll kill it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
multi-purpose toys. And it's Sage's favorite toy.
Is it
So
Sage's
we'll leave it here
favorite
for a
toy?
minute for
Yeah,
Sage
you
to
can
put her
Sage,
stamp
you
on it,
can
but we
play
gotta
with
remember
it.
this. Remember what I said with
Oh, this is dog food. This
with
is
Froms,
different
you can
flavors.
switch to different flavors, so here's some different flavors.
Okay.
Samples. Any global store usually has samples of Froms.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, you can ask, there's different flavors. So-
Oh, funny. Oh, that's so cute. So soft. She's so
Darla,
Does
Ruby's back.
Darla sleep?
Yeah, no. Yeah. She's always been creative.
That's nice that she can do everything.
Short best friend.
Short best friend. That's so cute. Such a sweet thing.
So here's a bunch of different treats,
Different
and
treats,
this
okay.
tells you what they are.
Okay, fabulous.
For
So
training, it's this,
the little teeny
the
tiny
little
ones.
freeze-dried liver treats.
Mhm.
These, too big, break it into pieces to get
Right,
through.
and the sticks are, like
Dental
chews
chews,
like
so
cheese.
it'll last you for weeks.
And I got some greenies, some little tiny greenies.
These are the best, but she doesn't need them yet.
No,
Her teeth are little daggers when
Right.
her teeth fall out, the big ones.
right, so
Another story.
she's wasting time with greenies right now.
Look at them.
You know,
They're fighting over the toy.
they're all playing with it.
One of them took off with it and quickly got trapped by 3 more, and they're all after it. They like those toys. That's the favorite toy of the ball. Okay, where was I? So here's the rest. So number 1, so you've got the different treats. So, and global carries all of them.
Right.
Okay, so you got that there. Feeding. So we feed the puppies 3 times a day until 5-6 months of age. Once in the morning it's around 7:15, 7:30 right now. Till about noon for lunch and 4:35 for supper. That's our schedule.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you, just be consistent with it because they can tell time.
I know they
It's time to
can.
eat, they're looking for
I
food.
know they can, yeah.
The day of class, if you go to class in an evening class or a morning, whatever,
Yeah, that'll
skip the
probably
meal
be-
before class.
That'll be evening, yeah.
Skip the meal before, so don't feed them supper.
Right.
Because they'll make supper up from eating their treats.
Right.
And this makes them more food motivated, so they are more apt to perform for you to get their treats.
Yeah, it's incentive,
That's
right?
experience.
Yeah, yeah.
For each puppy, we place a quarter cup of foams, waiting for your kibble in each.
Yeah.
That's all that she'll eat. Different ones will eat more. Yours won't. She's not a big dog. I keep a quarter
A
cup
quarter
baby
cup,
cup.
yeah, I have a few of those at home, so
Exactly.
I'll assign one for the dog food.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so scoop, boom, easy peasy. And I get the big bags and put them in the dispenser.
In the bin,
But
yeah.
you don't need to do that.
No, I'll-
They reseal and everything. So.
Okay, that's good.
Up to you. Yeah, don't start giving them different food each time they refuse to eat, or that will lead to picky eating habits.
I know.
So I don't know how much she's eating right now
It's hard
because
to tell,
we're
right?
feeding them from these,
Yes,
right? So they're all standing in a circle with my 7 scoops in it, and they're eating it all up, but I don't know who's eating what.
yeah,
So,
it's the buffet, right?
yeah. So you give her the quarter cup, you put it down for 5-10 minutes. If she doesn't eat it, it's gone
Take
till
it away.
lunchtime.
Okay,
Because the other thing you're doing is house training them. And 5-10 minutes after they eat, they have to go to the bathroom.
yeah,
And if you leave it down all day, you never know when they have to go to the bathroom.
right,
So you put it down in front of them, they don't eat, you pick it up. Next meal, they'll be hungrier and more apt to eat when it's put in front of them.
right,
3rd meal, for sure, they're gonna eat because they're starving and etc.
yeah,
This also encourages them to eat immediately when it's put in front of them because you might take it away.
that's right,
You
yeah.
know, they figure out all
Yeah,
this
I know.
stuff.
They're pretty smart creatures, I think.
And yeah, don't free feed, don't leave it down.
Okay. No, that makes
And never feed from the table unless you want to feed from the table the rest of their lives.
No.
Make sure your puppy always has access. So water we leave down all day. So,
Okay. Yeah.
you know, we got bowls of water everywhere. We pick them up at 9 o'clock at night. We go
Yeah.
upstairs at 10 o'clock at night. We don't want to set them up to fail and have a big drink before they go to bed.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I also will mention that they're sleeping through the night.
Good.
Your puppy's going to sleep approximately 10 o'clock and sleeping until approximately 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Perfect.
Every puppy's different. But
She's gonna
you'll
make
see.
me go to bed earlier. I'll get more
She
sleep.
may wake up the first couple of nights, not because she has to pee, but because for the first time in her life she's alone. She's not sleeping in a pile of her litter mates.
Yeah.
That's why I don't care where she sleeps.
Yeah.
In a dog bed, in a crate, on your bed,
Yep.
or sleep on her bed.
Yeah, I know.
Just, you've got to be in your room. She'll be with you.
Oh, absolutely.
can
She will
reassure.
be in my room.
Some people, in fact, will put the Sherpa bag on their bed,
Yeah.
so they don't have to worry, and the pup's right there. That's up to you, like I said.
I have a crate in my room, but I'm quite happy to put the Sherpa bag on my bed, you know,
I have crates in the room, there's no doors on them.
right?
You know, some of them want to sleep in the crate, fine. Puppies, for 17 years, we've kept a puppy, the puppy's ended up in my neck. Every puppy. Every single puppy has ended up on my chest, on my neck, on my head, behind my pillow. And no, I don't roll over and squish them, it doesn't happen, they're very agile, etc.
Yeah.
And we also have puppy steps. So if they want, they can go down the steps, go to a pad in the corner, use it, go back up the steps, go to bed. But typically they're out cold sleeping the whole night. You know, so we don't have an issue. We also don't deal with them waking up at 2:30 in the morning because they're still in a pile of dogs,
Right.
usually up against me on one side and their mother on the other side.
Yeah.
Sage will be thrilled to death that Chai is staying
I guess.
because Sage has never had a puppy stay before.
Oh, you're so lucky, Sage.
So she's like depressed because they're all leaving, but they aren't this time. Whereas she has Kinsey.
I know.
She kept the puppy. So she's going to be depressed when her two leave, but then Kinsey's going to be all over. You know, because they don't forget each other.
They remember, yeah.
She knows Kinsey's her baby. And
Are you helping us?
so
Steve?
we begun the process of training. You continue it. 5-10 minutes after eating, they have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
A couple of minutes after drinking, they have to go to the bathroom.
Just put her on the pad. or
Yeah, well,
spot.
just make sure she knows where the pad is. Don't put it 3 rooms over, you know, the room that she's in, put the pad.
The space that I have is somewhat a little bit larger than the space that we have in this kitchen, right? I have a 1-bedroom,
Yeah.
a 1-bedroom condo, so I have a living room, dining room, kitchen,
All on the same
and a
floor.
bedroom, all on the same floor.
Yeah.
So actually, it's probably a little bit bigger than this space,
So
but she will have free reign. I mean, I can close bedroom door, bathroom door, or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah,
but,
and you'll want to do that, especially if there's carpets in the bedroom.
carpets in the living room.
So
So I have to
that's,
keep an eye on her.
so that's the one thing I haven't trained her because I have no carpets.
Right.
The carpets that we removed years
I know,
ago.
makes sense.
And,
So the carpet is gonna be my thing.
yeah.
And I do have, you know those floor mats that they put down with the rubber underneath? I have a few of them that I've got on top of the stick. And I will just, you know, really keep an eye
You
on
want, did you get these?
it. Yeah, I've got one of
With the
those.
rack, with the rack?
I've got one.
With the rack.
Oh, not with the rack, but you get one with the rack underneath.
See,
Okay.
they'll rip apart the pad if it's not in a rack.
Oh, it's in a rack,
In
yeah.
the pad,
Yeah,
in the pad holder.
Yeah, it has a pad holder, yeah.
Okay, so, you want one of those, put it down someplace that's accessible from as many places as possible, and make sure she knows where it is and can get to it.
Yeah,
And, you know, she may never have an accident, but the carpets will always worry me, especially a dark room in carpets.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes they'll go to an out of the way place instinctively in order to do their business.
Right.
Um,
Okay, I'll keep an eye on her. And
Yeah.
if need be, I can roll it up.
Yeah, you'll see what happens. Oh, yeah, very erect.
It's a big rug, and it's got the TV on top of it right now, so I'm making my son to come over and help me do it.
That's something for.
Yeah, so
This is a 40-year-old son.
35 this year.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, so you look typically, like I said, 5 minutes after eating, couple minutes after drinking is when you keep an eye on the shirt. They'll never just pee. She'll start circling and sniffing at your food to
Yeah,
get her
she's
moving.
got a routine.
If she doesn't go right to the pad, because they do, you know. This was a clean pad before we came down. The puppies, 3 puppies have peed on that pad this morning. And what's over there? And at least 2 of them have peed on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about that. We'll be doing up in the night. Yeah, always do it, you know, just before bed, do a vigorous play session.
Yeah.
That helps them to sleep.
I think it must be on best quality or something because it just took forever and ever and ever.